It was at that time that Judah went down from his brothers and turned away towards an Adullamite man whose name was Hera. That Judah saw the daughter of a prominent merchant whose name was Shua. He married her and consorted with her. She conceived and bore a son, and he called his name Er. She conceived again and bore a son, and she called his name Onan. And yet again, and she bore a son, and called his name Shelah. And it was in Shazib when she bore him. Judah took a wife for Er's firstborn. Her name was Tamar, but Judah's firstborn was evil in the eyes of Hashem, and Hashem caused him to die. Then Judah said to Onan, consort with your brother's wife, and enter into levirate marriage with her, and establish offspring for your brother. But Onan knew that the seed would not be his, so it was that whenever he would consort with his brother's wife, he would let it go to waste on the ground, so as not to provide offspring for his brother. What he did was evil in the eyes of Hashem, and he caused him to die also. Then Judah said to Tamar, his daughter-in-law, remain a widow in your father's house until my son Shelah grows up, for he thought lest he also die like his brothers. So Tamar went and lived in her father's house. Many days passed, and Shua's daughter, the wife of Judah, died. When Judah was consoled, he went up to oversee his sheep's hair, as he and his Adullamite friend Hira, to Timnah. Then Tamar was told as follows: as Falak's father-in-law is coming up to Timnah to share his sheep. So she removed the widow's garb from upon her, covering herself with a veil and wrapped herself up. She then sat by the crossroads, which is on the road toward Timnah, for she saw that Shelah had grown, and she had not been given to him as a wife. When Judah saw her, he thought her to be a harlot, and she had covered her face. So he detoured to her by the road and said, come if you please, let me consort with you. For he did not know that she was his daughter-in-law. And she said, what will you give me if you consort with me? He replied, I will send you a kid of the goats from the flock. And she said, provided you leave a pledge until you send it. And he said, what pledge shall I give you? She replied, your signet, your wrap, and your staff that is in your hand. And he gave them to her and consorted with her, and she conceived by him. Then she arose, left, and removed a veil from upon her, and she put on a widow's garb. Judah sent the kid of the goats to his friend the Adullamite to retrieve the pledge from the woman, but he did not find her. He inquired of the people of her place, saying, where is the prostitute, the one at the crossroads by the road? And they said, there was no prostitute here. So he returned to Judah and said, I did not find her. Even the local men said, there was no prostitute here.
So Judah said, let her keep them,
lest we become a laughingstock. I really sent her this kid, but you could not find her.
let her read her best, and it was told.
And it was when about 3 months had passed that Judah was told, your daughter-in-law Tamar has committed harlotry, and moreover she has conceived by harlotry.
Judah said, take her out and let her be burned.
As she was taken out, she sent word to her father-in-law, saying, by the man to whom these belong, I am with child. And she said, identify, if you please, whose are the signet that's wrapping the staff?
Judah recognized,
And he said, she is right, it is from me. Inasmuch as I did not give her to Shelah my son, and he was not intimate with her anymore.
and it came to pass at the time she gave birth,
That behold, there were twins in her womb, and it happened that as she gave birth, one put out a hand. The midwife took a crimson thread and tied it on his hand, saying, this one emerged first.
and it was as he drew back his hand that behold,
His brother emerged, and she said, with what strength you asserted yourself. And he called his name Perez. Afterwards his brother, on whose hand was the crimson thread, came out, and he called his name Zerah. And he called his name Perez. Afterwards his brother, on whose hand was the crimson thread, came out, and he called his name Zerah.